JC, what do you think I'm gonna tell people when we start this pod today?
I advise you not to do that.
Look,
so don't do it. Yeah.
We've went viral a few times as the Pour Horsemen, but this is the first time collectively. Yeah, we already know why we laughing because of Phil. Well, chill out, man. We gotta get started. But this time was different because people were concerned about our well-being.
Yes. People.
So, episode 214 or 215?
Shit,
I can't remember. Whatever.
At this point.
Of the Pour Horsemen.
Damn, we in a two.
We recently did the hot chip challenge last week. And first off, everyone was concerned for our health, but me for whatever reason. Why wasn't anyone concerned about me?
Because no one likes you.
No, we were concerned about you because we thought you put on this mask and you was just trying to hold it in like some weirdo.
Nah,
but it really didn't faze you, and that's crazy.
215.
Okay, 215.
That shit is crazy.
So we need to do a breakdown first going viral on TikTok is different than any other platform to me.
Yeah.
Because the comments there are brutal. Like they talk about you on TikTok. So KC, we gonna go to you first.
Yeah, I was reading the comments.
KC was responding too.
Nigga made me read.
We made Phil get involved too. We made Phil get involved. So KC, go ahead, sir.
Yeah, so this is not my first go around. Oh, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm a vet in this viral community, I guess. But anyway, I normally don't. When it's personally my stuff, I don't go through the comments. I just let it go. I mute the shit. But it's our stuff, and that's always the goal, to bring people into our shit. And the comments was funny as hell because they all thought LP was cheating. They were concerned for Phil. They thought we were handsome. They laughed at me crying.
What they say about me?
They said we was handsome.
They did say.
But then they was what you?
And then they was laughing. I mean, some was concerned in my crying. Some was laughing. Some wanted to embrace me, and it was wild because then my wife was seeing it, and she was like, "Yeah." So, because one of them, they was like, "Oh man, I want to." Just hug him or whatever. And I said, oh, shucks. But you should go subscribe to the Pour Horsemen podcast.
Facts. You did do that.
But she was like, what is this all shucks shit?
Yeah. Don't play around.
I was like, look, I'm trying to market. This is marketing. I'm marketing us, like, you know what I'm saying?
I got offered some too for being a strong black male. Multiple women was like, he deserves some cat.
Yeah.
Really?
Like multiple women said that.
On TikTok?
From TikTok. That's why I said it's different, bro. TikTok is different. But back to Casey, my bad.
No, that was it. They was throwing ass in the comments, and then they was concerned, and they was just like, "Where's Phil?" They wanted part 2. We put the part 2 out, and then it showed that you was gone. And
the funny part about Can 2 doing the camera is that when you left, he put the camera down. Was it him?
No,
he put the camera down.
It was him.
Braxton had your
because
phone,
he put it down twice because of me, because I needed a tissue. And I told him to wipe my eyes, and he all patting. I'm like, dog, wipe it hard.
And you can hear it on my phone. That's why I had to use the clips. I was using his, but then he put the phone down, and I had to use the clips from my phone. That's why I was going at different angles. I'm glad we did it, though, because it caught everything in real time.
Yeah. So, Phil, why did you... So, first off, we'll give y'all some behind the scenes. Phil was supposed to do me a solid after the pod. It was really a fact that we did not see that brother again when he left. Why did you leave us, bro?
He took the Tesseract and disappeared to the TVA.
He don't know what you talking about.
He sure don't. But Phil, why, brother?
Nah, but I just, I ran to the restroom, to look in the mirror, make sure I was straight, get the residue off my fingertips because I heard we were supposed to have gloves or something.
Yeah.
And then, I was trying to chug the milk. I hate milk, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
they gave it temporary relief.
That's what.
Nah,
but
okay, so here's where I think we messed up, because according to the group chat, I wasn't the only one with mud butt, and I think it's because of that milk.
Hold on, folks.
That milk.
I think it's because we don't do milk. I think all of us drink almond milk.
Drink milk. Yeah,
almond
I
milk.
drink almond milk.
I don't even really drink no milk at all.
I'm just saying, if you do, it's like with your cereal, protein shake or something.
I don't copy paper.
But for me,
I'm just saying, I thought that was the thing that like really messed up our stomach.
I only took a sip of the milk though. I couldn't drink
I kept
that
drinking.
shit.
I had chocolate milk.
I couldn't drink that. I drank the water, and then I started drinking that seltzer again, which was stupid.
That was dumb.
But so this was the aftermath for me. I went home. I'm thinking it kind of like finally cooled down or whatnot. Me and my wife go out to eat. We go to RuPaul. And we sitting there, and I feel like a goddamn gas bubble.
that is the same thing that
like
happened to me.
stuck right here. And I was like, I'm gonna go to the restroom quick. I try to throw up. Like, hey, we in a restaurant, but I was like, man, fuck it. I gotta survive. Nigga, I was like, I came out the restroom. I was like, look, we gotta get this shit to go. I don't know what's about to happen, but we gotta go home. I don't want to make you mad, but this was gotta happen. She was like, okay, cool, whatever. Man, I get home and it's still just sitting right there. So I'm getting madder and madder. Like the heat kind of go away, but it's like a gas bubble. I'm trying to like burp, fart, do whatever to get this gas bubble out. Man, I was on the bathroom butt ass naked for like an hour and a half, bro. Like just like really crying and praying, like
my
trying to survive.
My shit was blue. Just
What?
go ahead and say, it was green blue. I ain't gonna lie to y'all.
This
When I
nigga
threw up,
out Nightcrawler.
yeah,
Nigga boo-boo to the X-Men thing.
dog. Dog, when I went, so I saw Phil come out the bathroom when he was talking about he went to the bathroom, but he didn't know that I was running to the bathroom. Like, as soon as I got in there, it just came out. So I took some water and I sprayed it on the ground so it'll.
Nigga, you threw him in the bathroom floor?
No, it hit the toilet, but I didn't make it in time. But it was everywhere.
It's like you throw up on the bathroom
Yeah,
floor.
but some got in the, it was bad.
Oh, shit.
But yeah.
Shit, I threw up in the trash can right here.
Nah, see, for me, it didn't bother me at all. Like the heat wasn't too bad, but when I got to the crib and I ate, I had text y'all, and I was like, man, I'm about to eat tacos and shit. I'm good. That first bite,
Wow.
so whatever happened with the digestive tract, it just got stuck like right here.
Yes.
Like no food would pass.
Yes.
It was
Well, you
almost
drank
like, after that, I just laid down. And I didn't wake up until like 6 a.m. the next day. That's why I didn't text no more after.
Man, you know what?
I didn't have the same mud butt shit that y'all had. Because I didn't drink no milk
I
or
was
nothing.
thinking about you that whole rest of the day. I'm like, bro, ain't no way this dude ain't feel that.
I didn't feel it until I got
Ain't
home.
no way.
But the heat didn't bother me, though. The heat did
I
not
went home
bother
and
me.
told my girl, I'm like, man, LP is really different.
Yeah, that's why I was like, I'd never fight this dude. Straight up.
Like, for real.
So, Phil, last time, you have to explain yourself, brother. Because you let me down. Like, you let me down. Like,
No doubt.
Are you doing challenges like that again?
No, man, that's too intense. That's too intense, man.
That was
I immediately, when I opened my mouth, pause, I was like, you're making a horrible decision. I usually make bad decisions.
Hey, you know what's wild though?
We did it together.
But
though.
no,
that was cool.
Him and Doc only ate half.
I know.
Oh, yeah. You
Oh,
cheated.
Y'all sure only had half.
Doc, hold on. Doc's, I ain't gonna lie, Doc shit was small. So that's why Doc was lasting.
Yeah.
Because I broke majority of the chip.
Okay.
Doc,
okay.
don't start no
Nah,
bullshit.
I was like, it was some bullshit. Like,
Doc, don't start no bullshit.
He man.
Yeah, like,
I talked to his wife today. She said she had to pull over.
Oh, shit.
He was out of there.
Yeah,
He was out
I
of
ain't
there.
nice, but I was like, yo, these niggas didn't even eat a whole chip. Like
I tapped out first, folks. I don't do hot shit.
You did, and you said it. You was like,
man, the
I don't do
motherfuckers
hot
get
shit.
hotter and hotter.
He said, does this shit get hotter? It goes hotter?
It literally felt like it was getting
The
hot.
See, I didn't feel that. I didn't feel none of that.
I was like,
Who
bro,
seen
what the
this
hell
song?
is going on?
Temperatures rising.
Everybody's calling R. Kelly.
He gonna say it.
Just like that, we lost everyone.
No, he did not.
No. He number one on TikTok.
Facts. Yo, he is number one on
Really?
TikTok.
Yeah,
Yeah.
number one on
For
TikTok.
what's the song?
Shake. It's called Shake.
Take me money back, ma. Like that.
No,
Saying
no.
that nigga shit.
No, all right, we won't.
Yeah.
All right. So we also think we found out that JC and Phil's Fox 26 episode not coming out.
They won't even add nigga.
Ah, bro.
My mama gonna be on TV.
Phil that told his
Oh,
mom.
is that a fact though?
Nah, I'm just messing with y'all.
They got it in the tuck, so they got
Okay,
this
yeah.
multiple. You're gonna air.
I say, who told you
They
that?
gonna text me when y'all stuff his hands.
Who told you that though?
Told me what?
That it wouldn't go in.
That's just what I believe.
Yeah. Because when you said it, I believed it.
Our episode was some bullshit.
Yeah.
Our episode was bullshit, bro.
I did get a book signed from Dr. Viviana with a heart on the cover. So she did send me a book.
Okay.
I'm going to read it and we'll have her on to do a book review. So I did get
that's
her
dope.
book
That's
for
dope.
Intimacy Styles, her quiz and all of that. I'm going to do that shit, all of that. I'm a
Intimacy, what?
Intimacy Styles. What?
It's like sex positions?
What did you just say?
That's like sex positions?
No.
Oh.
That's why y'all episode ain't there, bro. Like, it's like, y'all let these dudes get on TV, bro.
I was like, what the other two? What the other two?
Maybe we ain't had a right topic.
I didn't want to do the topic.
Maybe we ain't had a right topic.
Man.
I don't know.
All right,
Oh,
let's get to someone who for whatever reason,
short segment ass nigga.
No, cause
It's one thing to be a short stroking.
yeah, but when your
Your
segment get cut,
your segment get cut.
that's wild,
That's
man.
wild, cuz.
So
they canned our shit.
they said y'all shit ain't coming out, yo.
Those other two horsemen? Oh, man. They're now welcome back in the building.
They already kicked Kid 2 out.
Yeah.
Oh, hell yeah.
Okay. So a person who, for whatever reason, continues to stay in the news. Kanye West.
No, his name
Drink
is
real
Ye.
quick.
I thought it was what do you mean, yay?
His name is Ye.
He did like Diddy?
No, he legally changed his name to just Ye.
Okay, so yay.
And he talked about it. He said that's just like calling him Cassie. His name is Muhammad Ali. If
So
I
he's
change
a civil rights leader now?
he said my name is Ye. People still disrespect me by calling me by the other name. My
He
name
did say
is
that.
Ye.
Nah, bro. He's not a civil rights leader.
That's what he
We
said.
can't do that. We can't do
I don't
that.
give a damn about this dude at all. I'm just letting you know.
As a
what he
podcaster, we have to talk about him.
said.
We're obligated.
His name is Ye.
Did everybody watch the at least 40-minute clip that's
I saw
going
that.
around? Or most of it?
I did.
I ain't
Okay.
about to
The
waste my
biggest
time.
thing that came out of
feel
it
you.
is that he's siding with the conservatives on George Floyd not dying from a knee to the neck, but to a fentanyl overdose.
Yes.
What's up with bro? Like what is,
dog.
meanwhile, him and his wife was trying to get people out of prison reform, doing all this police reform stuff. Now all of a sudden he don't believe in that?
And he went off of Candace Owens' reference.
Yeah,
Like,
a Candace Owens documentary.
yeah.
She ain't got no edges, cuz.
She don't.
Shit's sad.
That's sad.
No.
Is we talked about this last week shortly.
Yeah.
But now it's probably for real. Is Kanye West salvageable?
No.
And are Drink Champs doing us a disservice
Very much
by
so.
playing that episode?
That was very irresponsible of them.
Because Maverick Carter and Braun pulled it from the shop.
And he talked about it. He said that the Jewish people made them do it. And the whole thing is irresponsible. Like, this dude is really he is off his rocker right now. He shouldn't be on any platform
Yeah.
talking. because he's just saying like the most random stuff. Like he's trying to talk a story, then I got to tell the backstory. Jared Kushner, he was like, I did not do anything with your wife. And then Drake tells me that. And I'm like, when did I become Jared Kushner? I'm like, man, what the hell is this bullshit? This ain't the same. This ain't the same dude.
Who even knew that him and Jared Kushner or him and Ivanka had a relationship?
That's what I'm saying. He just like name drop people.
Who is Kushner?
Kushner is Donald Trump's son-in-law.
That's Ivanka Trump's husband.
Yeah.
And he was like, yeah, I did nothing with your wife, whatever. He said when Drake said the same thing, and I was like, yeah, appreciate that. He was like, when did I become Jared Kushner? And everybody in that whole laughing. I was like, yo, this shit,
look,
this shit is corny.
If he go on somebody's platform, it should be somebody that's gonna challenge his shit. It's gonna if he go to the Breakfast Club, Charlamagne gonna challenge all that shit.
He talked about Charlamagne.
Yeah, he did.
What'd he say?
He said
Charlamagne is the Django.
Damn, let me talk. I'm talking.
I'm telling you about to say what I'm about to say.
I'm already talking.
Go ahead.
God damn.
That's why y'all got kicked off.
I don't give a damn because
he
always
I was just talking.
Go ahead. I don't give a damn. And we keeping all this shit in. You niggas, you be talking.
Go ahead, JC.
All the fucking time.
JC, go ahead.
All the fucking time.
Give him a second.
Go ahead, JC. Go ahead.
You do.
Go ahead.
I know. Go ahead.
People will tell you.
No, I was literally talking. It's his room.
Go ahead, JC. Now, what was he saying about See the God?
He just said he's the Samuel Jackson character of Django.
Is he though?
He said he was talking about Pete's dick and why you talking about Pete's dick and all this shit and that and forth. And then he was like, I like Samuel Jackson, but he's like Samuel Jackson and Django and all that shit.
People are giving Charlamagne some heat though for how he did Stacey Abrams in Atlanta, because he had Killer Mike on his show. And he tried to make it seem like that Stacey Abrams ain't making outreach to black men. Meanwhile, Charlamagne literally did a outreach vote process with her in Atlanta. Like, so I don't know if he has selective memory or it just was like maybe that episode where Killer Mike was shot before that took place. But people are giving Charlamagne some heat about that.
But they should, because Charlamagne be doing corny ass shit too. Like, I don't get it with like when they get to the stature, because we all seen Charlamagne's rise as well.
Yeah.
And Charlamagne has like, he goes, in those waves where he be like really rocking and then he'll go off the wall and then, up and down. I don't get it about when these dudes really make it that they just start changing the shit up. Like that shit, just be yourself and just stay, like you can evolve. But you don't gotta like go against what you was doing to get there.
Now, Phil, you probably the biggest Kanye fan that I know.
Yeah.
Does this change your opinion of what he been doing?
So listen, for me, when it come to people that I like, such as a Kanye, really, man, I like Kanye for his fashion, his music, and that's it. His opinion. And what he does in his private life and what he wants to make, man, I don't care about none of it. So, I know when people use Kanye name, it's like it's influential behind it, right? But for me, I cut it off. Like I like Ye for what he do, and that's it. Not for his opinions, views, or just his way of thinking. Because we're never gonna get his way of thinking. He's obviously delusional or whatever the case may be, but man, I really don't care what bro gotta say.
Will you buy his products though?
Yeah, I'll buy it. If it's fly, I'm gonna buy it. I don't care. Like
JC, you ain't like a huge Kanye guy, or at least I haven't seen you be
music.
One. Are you still gonna support him?
The music. I mean, if the music hot, but I don't like the clothes and all that. Nah, I ain't buying none of that.
Right.
I ain't buying none of that shit.
I don't think I can support Kanye no more. And I just was listening to We Major, Kanye, Nas,
man,
and
that's a hard one too.
who is the other person on there? Like, I was just listening to that, and I was like, man, what happened from that
His mom.
to now?
His mom.
His mom is a decade at least now.
I saw a tweet where it says like everybody kind of used to give him that pass, like losing his mom and stuff. But it was like we possibly just seeing the actual real Kanye. Like, I mean, it's no telling now, because like you said, it's no timetable on grief. But at the end of the day, you said it's been like a decade or so, and it's just getting worse and worse and worse. And it's almost like he knows what he's doing at this point, because somebody pinpointed that around this time, damn near every year, he does some crazy wild stuff. So it's no telling.
I think he's always been impressionable.
What you mean? What you mean? Yeah, I know what you're saying, but what you mean by that?
I say because if you watch that documentary, the Yeezus documentary, you can see how he just wanted somebody to give him validation, and Rockefeller did that for him, or the labels did that for him, or whatever. He started making music, whatever. Mom died. I say he was a little bit confused at the world and at life in general after she died, because he started, just really being out there. The Bush don't like black people, all that type of stuff. Like,
she was still up.
Well, she was there. Okay.
She was still
I'm
up.
talking about like this. Just if she was still there, that's my fault. But the antics of like going on stage, the Taylor Swift thing, just all the other stuff he was doing afterwards. I just think like he's always been confused and impressionable. So now he's in this stage where he's got all these thoughts about the world and people doing him wrong and deals being broken. He needs somebody to lean on. So in the black, and he's always doing this anti-black stuff to rile up the elite, but he's trashing his own people, and his own people tell him, "Hey, that's some bullshit." And then he goes, and then color up with the whites. Yeah, just so he's just looking for anybody to give him that validation.
And they always got to be white.
And you said the thing about LeBron and them. Like, what if them people, the producers or whoever, what if they real tight with it? Like, you can still be cool with
LeBron's producers are probably like our producers.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
it's gonna be people like ours.
And if Braxton tell us, man, hey, that nigga,
they don't do that. We gonna listen to him.
We gonna listen to him.
But HBO is,
facts
under that.
Yeah, we feel that.
But to what he was saying, he is impressionable, but he always trying to impress the whites. He always talking about, Steve Jobs this, Ralph Lauren this,
Elon Musk
now. Now he's talking about the Saudis and the goddamn Chinese people now, and he's talking about like all these people. But then when it comes down to black people, he always just kind of degrade what is brought from us. Like he talking about we need to be freed, and he's the new Moses. And this,
that's a wild. I didn't hear him say. I did not hear that.
He said it in the interview. I listened to the entire
He always
thing.
say like Walt Disney and all these great.
What'd you say, Phil?
Why y'all listening?
The only reason I listened to it
because of the pod and the pod.
He posted it in the pod. This was gonna be on.
We gotta do the pod.
No, for sure, I understood.
Like a part of our appeal. Is that we can talk about everything. So while it may be uncomfortable seeing our brother, because to me, it's uncomfortable seeing a black man go through that.
Yeah.
Like KC on me because I said that Herschel Walker didn't do terrible in the debate. Yeah. He didn't know.
Nah.
I'm being objective.
Nah.
I thought Herschel Walker was gonna go up there and barely be able to put a sentence together.
You saw the nigga suit?
Yeah. Not having a tailored suit was wild. He got too much money for that. If Foley's.
No.
That could have been TJ Maxx.
That was baggy.
It was baggy.
Like a little rascal was trying to get a bank loan. Man,
But I hate to see our people used against us. And I feel like Kanye should be bigger than that. Because according to him, which I don't believe, he's the richest black man in America that's ever lived. That's what he said, bro.
He said some bullshit.
He said he's the richest black man in America that has ever lived.
They call it a baby beat.
That's what he said.
Either
they call
he
it a
is
baby beat.
that shit crazy, or he knows what he's doing.
He know what he's doing.
He definitely
because he got attention. Everybody got attention on him right now. But my problem is he doing it in detriment of us?
Yes, I feel like that. Because he always trying to impress these whites. And the name dropping of white pops. I was with, Jason Kushner and Jared Kushner. I didn't even know who these people were until I put two and two together when he talked about, then how he said Ivanka name, like Ivanka or something. It's like, dog. These people don't really care for you at all. Like, and then he talked about the actual, what's the dude's name from the movie? His partner, Koozie.
The dude who did the documentary.
Yeah, he talked about him being like a coon for the Jews. He said, they gave him $30 million. He's supposed to be my friend just to drop the documentary. I had nothing to do with that documentary.
Man, Kanye lying at that
That's
point.
what I'm saying.
That's a
Like,
lie.
that's far.
That's a lie.
And the dude waited out
That's
this long.
20 years.
Yeah. See, he could have been put some shit out.
Kanye lying, bro.
Like, bro,
Because that was 20 years that he waited on that footage.
Yeah. That's his life's work.
And he got Kanye's approval.
That nigga Kanye funny. Them
I don't understand. Let's just say if like one of us is Kanye and we got people under us, like what do they think about shit like that? Like working for somebody like that. You got a cake for this person? When somebody asks you, man, you work for Kanye? What are you talking about? Nah, y'all just don't get it. Like, what are you?
He probably pay him well enough where it don't matter.
Yeah.
Phil was saying he saw a post. What was you saying, Phil?
Man, I forgot.
That's what I was gonna get into with the post situation. He said, "Don't tell me any secrets. I'm not a hard drive. I'm telling everything."
Oh yeah.
Anybody text him whatever, he's screenshotting and throwing it on.
And then why does he say, "Come kill me"?
Yes, like,
he told Diddy, "You the feds."
Then he said, "Come kill me." Like the craziest thing, he said, what's weird is because Kanye raps like that too. He said, "Come do the stuff to me that you say in your raps." Kanye, there are multiple bars that you have talking about committing crimes also. Mm-hmm. Why are you acting like you better now? And then he used all this stuff like he a Christian, but your music is half secular, half Christian at the same time, brother.
Hold on, secular. Let me.
I
ain't gonna lie. Secular, because that word is sexy. I ain't gonna lie to you.
No, that's not a sexy word. That means of the. Well, it could be. It's of the world, basically.
Oh, what's wrong with that? Being of the world.
It's supposed to be like it's a sin.
Yes, it's separate of being religious. You know,
it's just like you for these worldly man-made entertainment.
You on them hoes.
But Kanye made a shirt with an upside down cross, and you wore it, that would be considered a secular shirt.
Oh wow. I'll take it back.
Now, I do feel like this is the first time, and I usually appreciate journalism because we need to get people's story out. But I think that Nori and them are doing us a disservice showing this, and it's 3 hours.
Oh,
they said the full interview is 3 hours and 30 minutes.
That's insane.
What he was saying, like it was just absolutely gold. That was a bar. Like you saying shit like that. Like, come on, cuz. He ain't saying nothing.
They started off by saying, "Oh, last time we did this, it went viral." I'm like, damn, that's why y'all doing it, bro.
That's why they doing it.
Fuck.
I mean, people make content because they want people to watch it.
I know, but you know what that is, bro. You can get that same viral moment from anybody. Like Tony Ayo hot out in these streets right now. Like,
they could have got him. Yeah,
they could have got, you know what I'm saying, whatever.
They could have got Boosie again.
Boosie, you know what I'm saying?
Boosie says that social media, that's the next thing I want to ask y'all. Mm-hmm. Social media has ruined everyone's relationship.
Nope.
He said it.
No. Definitely mine. No, but
that nigga say Rocky Pop. God damn.
Definitely ruined my shit.
Brother, do you have something you want to get off your chest?
No, brother. You can talk around it.
Talk around it. Get it off your chest, bro.
The context of it, how it can go left.
Or should I set it up first, then throw it to you?
Yeah, set it up.
So Boosie said that before social media, your queen only had the people that she worked around,
right? Maybe
her friends in her ear, and then only the brothers, he used a different word, that was at the job maybe that could have been, getting at her.
Yeah. He used a different word for all that stuff.
Yeah, I'm not going to though. I'm not because we on Fox 26. Me and you, these two, they can say what they want to.
We can curse.
We got to
whatever we want.
But
it's supposed to be me and you. They switched up.
But then he said, and then the men and I will say this is a fact, so I'm gonna agree with him on this. You see so many different varieties of really the same woman that the algorithm just feeds to you.
Yeah.
That I think sometimes you can kind of get a little bit messed up. So he said it's ruined relationships. Women,
you can agree with that one?
I can definitely agree with that. Hell yeah, without question. The algorithm is nuts, bro.
Algorithm,
like, if you see one curly-haired, freckle-faced broad, you're going to see 10,000 of them.
Yeah.
Okay. So, Phil, to that point, I'm going to throw it to you, brother.
Yeah, I mean, I'm in agreement with Boosie. I think men are weaker to the flesh.
Real talk.
That'll be real.
Real talk.
Bullshit. Men are weaker to the flesh. Other women know it. That's why all day all you see is ass. If you go on any girl's page on Instagram, there's always going to be at least one bikini photo, them turned around showing their ass. This is not good for men. Then, on the other hand, it might be some women it's not good for either because they like chocolate men with beards. That's all that's going to be on there. You know what I'm saying? All down their timeline. Now they looking for the local nigga with the beard.
And he gonna be there.
And he gonna be there. All she gotta do is like a couple of his pics. He gonna jump in the deal. What's good, mama? Boom. There it is right there. And this shit is easy. It's easy, man.
And I've seen people get caught. I in my line of work, I'll be just with these women in the gym. And I'll go to their Instagram or they'll like go out of town somewhere, Cancun, whatever. And they'll post that ass picture you talking about, bikini. And I'll see that shit. I'm like, man, you are not like that.
Yeah.
Yes, they are. See, that's the thing. See, this is our problem as men.
What?
We put a judgment on women when in reality, that's what they are. We do that. Like we try to say, I'm saying you ain't like that.
No. I feel you, but I'm talking about the people that
Bro, you don't know them really.
You don't.
That's what I'm saying. Like, all of us have a public and a private
they just
persona.
lying to my face.
No one's lying to you.
Well, I'm just saying, like,
they just ain't telling you.
Yeah, they just ain't giving you the game.
No, but I'm trying to understand, like, if I'm talking to this girl and I see a woman that come into the gym day in and day out.
Straight up.
And we talking and she's talking about the type of men she want and just the type of things that she do. She work all the time. She's professional. She's always been like just the A1 chick. And then now it gets to the point where she comes back in a couple weeks later and the conversation is she's talking about what the algorithm is, what people are doing, what men like, and what these other girls are doing and how they're getting all this attention. So they want to go do it. So with your point, I don't believe that that's who all of them really are. They just trying to go after what's popular.
I think that given space and opportunity, all of us could potentially make decisions that we don't know that they would make. Like, outside of the interaction you have with them, they could be a completely different person. Mm-hmm. And that's what I've realized.
No, I feel that. No, because I do have people that I know, like, oh yeah, she different outside.
Yeah,
now just with me, they'll say, why you don't be on Instagram doing, like, I'll post a video and like them niggas be shirt off and shit. Like, that's not what I do. Right. And people that know me know I don't do that. But they look at me like, why you be fronting like you don't want to be on Instagram? Because I really fucking don't.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is, them women, like, I would say that women, maybe attention to them, where Phil mentioned the flesh to men.
Yeah.
I would say, this is my opinion, I don't know if this is a fact or not, but attention to a woman can be intoxicating. To a man also. You get some attention that you weren't getting before, and I think that's what Boosie is talking about.
A surprising
it's like
too.
Someone's in your DM that you didn't expect to be in your DM.
Exactly.
That could be shocking.
Mm-hmm.
That could be like, I'm going to do something different.
For a woman?
For both.
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 A thrill is addictive.
But men getting DMs more than women do. That's what I'm saying.
Now, what if you was out in these streets and you got it? And you was getting it before you whatever, got in a relationship or, you was getting it before. And even in high school, college, whatever. And you just kind of laid back and just chilling. Like, it might not be enticing to you.
I agree with that.
Like, we all players here. Like, that ain't, whatever.
I don't disagree with that. But I'm just saying that I think Boosie has a point.
No, he definitely has
that
a point.
social media
he got a point for sure.
has changed the dynamics of relationships.
Because I talked to like my guy friends before they got into relationships. I'm like, bro, why y'all like dog Tinder chicks coming in and out the crib like
Tinder.
Tinder. That's when Tinder first came out.
He about to tell on Tinder.
You got Tinder?
No. Fuck with that shit, man.
But that's when this shit first came out, and it was everybody was just like it was for fucking, like it was for hooking up.
Damn.
And then it turned into people was getting married, like people was really actually
They about to be on here.
Hell no.
Doc and his wife got married. They met off.
You don't need to be telling them. Well, nobody knows who Doc is, but you know.
Yeah, but I'm just saying.
Oh,
yeah.
Off that joint?
Yeah. Shit. It's a lot of people.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Casey.
All right, so I listen to all y'all. And as someone who was on kind of both sides.
Facts.
Because he used to always call me Twitter.
Yeah,
whatever.
facts. You were.
So, as far as the attention, shout out to Killer. They used to have this thing called opulence. I remember I went to that one night. It was actually after his graduation. I went to that. I was drunk out of my mind because we celebrated him and my other partner, Jay Good, graduating. Shout out my boy, Jay Good. He's a pro bodybuilder now. And we celebrated. I ended up going to opulence. Mind you, I was there for like an hour. Saw my boy Moochie. Strolled around, saw a couple people I knew from Twitter, and then I dipped. The next day, I woke up on their floor because I ended up meeting up with them to go out. The next day, I woke up on their floor, and my Twitter was going through the roof. I'm getting all these DMs. Oh, I saw you last night, handsome, all that. Oh, that's what's up. That's cool. I didn't care for it. Then it kept going, kept rolling. So I'm like, oh shit, this is different. That's what's up. And so then I kind of went on a couple of dates and whatnot. I'm single, I can do it. And it was just weird because now I felt like, shit, where was this prior to Twitter? I've always been on Twitter, but now people see me in real life and then they go right back to Twitter. You should have just met me in person. You know what I'm saying? So the social media thing is like really weird. In that aspect. But again, I met my wife through Twitter.
You did say that.
She reached out to me in my DMs and I didn't really respond to it until like months later. And then we went out, hung out, and it's been good ever since. So it's like, yeah, you can objectify and all that stuff, especially on Instagram because you know, you only seeing pictures. You get a little caption and words.
I'm seeing videos.
Yeah, videos now. But back then, it was just like really pictures. They didn't have reels and all that stuff. They weren't pushing that. Twitter was like you kind of see the, you know, personality of someone or how they act or how they think and, you know, what they believe in. And then so Instagram, I never really was into Instagram like that in regards to looking for a mate. Twitter, it kind of happened. But you know, Instagram is now a whole new animal. Like you said, the ass is being thrown to you. But if you just don't really gravitate to it, then you should be good.
I judge people our age.
God damn.
Because
that's wild though. Why you judge them?
Gonna ask why?
I'm asking. I said, why you judge them?
Because we knew what it was like when it was none of this shit.
But it's 10 times.
I keep that with me.
I know, but it's 10 times accelerated now.
I feel you. But you still, that should never leave you. You was well into your high school years, college years, whatever. Especially with none of this shit.
Especially
I walked up to my woman to try to holler at her. You know what I'm saying? I remember
it is different to have that feeling of rejection. Because it's different getting rejected on that. It ain't the same. Like the kids nowadays, they have no feeling of being at a party.
Yes.
Sitting on the wall for like at least 30 minutes. Like, I'm going after that.
Yes.
Like there's anxiety.
Dog.
You know what I'm saying? Like
excitement
on the wall, and you seeing her shaking ass instead of on Instagram throwing ass.
You
she's
see
shaking
it.
ass on the party, and you just like trying to summon the strength to go over there and try to dance on it without being a creep.
Exactly. No.
And then you get rolled up on it,
And then you be like, I won. Like it's a whole night.
But shit, and then you see, this might happen to you where you waited all night, but somebody beat you to it.
Yeah, that's happened.
Yeah.
That's definitely happened.
Yeah.
And that hurt. That
You know
hurt.
what I'm saying? And you gotta watch that shit. Or you can let him pull, and then you go pull after.
But kids don't get that now, bro.
But that's when they don't get it. But people that our age, that they be going all this shit on fucking Shade Room where they go on live and they talk shit about.
I would never do that.
Like what?
Yeah.
I'm not doing that.
I don't
shit.
get
You
that
40
shit
years
at all.
old, you 35, and you doing that shit?
Talking shit on social media is the wildest shit ever. I was literally just talking about this last night. Like, I will not go on a back and forth like, hey, man, you know what I'm saying? All that. But no.
You ain't never had one of those?
No, that was before.
Before what?
That was early on. That was like early on Twitter. Like, and I talked about that story. It was more personable. And he know it. I put him through the TV. And that was the same story. That was the only time that
and
happened.
it was in sub. Like it wasn't like you was talking shit directly.
Yeah,
to
it
him.
was just like, hey, come see me.
Yeah, I'm gonna see you.
Have you ever been in a back and forth with anyone on
Hell no.
social media?
Hell no.
What about
I
you?
had somebody
Of course not.
text me, say something,
Yeah.
and I just like thumbs up it and
I
talk to him in person.
I lost it on Instagram around about 2013, 14. Because a bitch had blamed a baby on me.
Yeah, well, she probably is that word then.
Yeah, no, she blamed a whole baby on me. I had to go get a DNA test, everything. Everybody kept saying, oh, the baby look like you, the baby look like you. So I had to go down here to this embarrassing place, go take a DNA test.
Embarrassing place?
Yo.
Planned Parenthood.
I called, once they said the baby wasn't mine, I called everybody that was telling me that
Kanye
that
called
was
it
my
the
baby,
Holocaust
man.
Museum?
Like,
Kanye said that was a Holocaust museum, bro.
what?
Planned
The
Parenthood.
Planned Parenthood, nigga.
Nah,
He said that
that's
was the
crazy.
black.
He said it's equivalent to a Holocaust museum.
That's crazy.
My God.
But yeah, I went back. I was going back and forth with
Bro.
Like you
but
did
she-
it in
she-
the comments or where?
Nah, I made a post.
But did
you
she
was wildin'.
post the
You was
baby
wildin'.
and say, this is Phil's baby? He didn't do
Well,
this.
it was circulating and shit. You know what I'm
That's
saying?
some bullshit.
She had got. I was in Indiana.
For
She
what?
had got.
What?
Man, don't listen, man. It's a
Niggas
lot
in Gary,
about me.
Indiana.
Kids up there with Freddie Gibbs.
Niggas up
There's
under
a
the
lot
Jackson's
about
house.
me y'all don't know, man. But
Yeah.
yeah, I was in Indianapolis. Cold, black ice. I had got the word. I had to come back to Houston.
Damn.
All right, so the next thing before we jump into NBA, we didn't get a chance to talk about this last time, so I'm gonna play the clip, just a short version of it.
Okay.
There's a coach out there, and this led me to believe. Now I know why women thought every male group had a male leader, because when I saw this clip, it affirmed to me that they thought because they got women leaders that every male group has to have one person who's the leader. So I'm gonna play this. Her name is Coach Stormy, I believe.
When I saw that name, I thought that was a Stormy we know from here.
Nah.
You know, I would have thought that too. I didn't think
swear.
about that.
I
Yeah,
was
yeah.
like, nah, no way, that's not her. And I'm glad it wasn't.
I'm glad it wasn't either. But so Coach Stormy is what do we call her? What is she
A
exactly?
cult leader.
I don't want to say it's a cult because maybe she
Now,
helping
did you see how much they paid to go to that?
10 bands.
That's
So-
cult.
So women paid 10 bands to
Take
go.
on paper plates.
But here's the clip that made the round. So I'm gonna play it real quick. Hold on.
She would never eat a plate that looked like this. Pay me $1 million to do this to myself. And it deserves better than that. It's low vibration.
So she says, go
Let me
ahead.
do a disclaimer real quick. First, I want to apologize beforehand because we're about to be in women's business.
We are.
Thank you.
But the first thing I want to be in the first woman's business who had the plate with 2 hamburgers, 2 hot dogs, hot links, baked beans, and potato salad. It might have been low vibration. Because I eat like that. And I'm a low vibration brother. So
It's low vibration.
just That's not healthy.
You're
Like
gonna be sleepy.
you gonna be out of
You're not gonna be productive.
That plate was wild. Like I'm not gonna lie.
I'm not eating potato salad at all.
Yeah,
Potato salad is
But
disgusting.
the plate did have 2 burgers, 2 hot dogs, baked beans, and potato salad. And there was some stuff hidden under one of the hot dogs. It could be like fries.
Is potato salad yellow or white?
White. They
I
have
thought you don't eat nothing white.
no. I don't eat that. That's mustard based though. I'll eat yellow potato salad. I'll eat mustard based. But I would eat a plate like that. And the fact that there was a young lady eating a plate like that on a boat, that might have been low
They
vibration.
was on the boat?
They was on a yacht.
Damn.
That
She
low
was
vibration
hungry. She was
shit
hot.
crazy.
But everyone is saying that the other woman had chicken, licking her fingers, and some of the same food, just in smaller portions.
Yeah, that's what she was saying. Like, bless you. She was saying like your portions is way, too big for this plate.
The portions weren't
She's
same.
like you. What she say? That's not a queen's.
No, that's not a queen's plate. That's a
That's
hood
what
rat
she
plate.
said, yeah, that's
I
a
don't
hood
like
rat
calling
plate.
people hood rats.
Yeah, that's
What that D. Ray Davis used to.
yeah. You know how people like load their plate up on Thanksgiving like they really that hungry and they don't really eat all of it.
That's what she did on that
That's
boat.
what that is.
And she tried to say, they put this on my plate for me. No, we know that you
She asked.
asked
Eyes
for
too
that.
big for your stomach.
Yeah. No. They weren't too big.
They
They weren't too. She was that hungry. Like I just think she was
That's
that.
a hell of a slogan.
It's okay to be hungry. That's what people need
She
to
was
understand.
bad.
Damn, I
Like-
think I sat at the table at my auntie house for like 3 hours because she said I couldn't move until I ate all the shit I put on my plate.
So have y'all ever ate low vibration plates?
Yeah.
Feel like you eating low vibration plates?
Low vibration.
You crazy. Low vibration.
You got a microphone.
I know, like you just a whisper. Like that doesn't work on a podcast. What are you doing?
I am scraping the plate.
Phil, tell us, sir.
Nah,
High vibration.
Indiana.
No,
Scrape
the vibration, man. Probably so though. Yeah, because black people we eat like I have a family that loves to cook, so it's like ribs, dirty rice, like
I remember that plate.
sausage.
Oh, yeah.
Then you got cake. It's a lot of low vibration places I've ate. So yeah, that's a fact.
Casey, are you a low or a high vibration eater? What are you?
I'm just an eater, baby.
Oh my God.
High
So we don't want to
vibration
be in
mud,
women's
but
business, but I do feel like, why would they allow someone to talk to you like that on live?
I don't get just paying $10,000. I'm not paying $10,000.
Yeah, idiot. Damn, they can't chill, man.
Hey, hug up on it, nigga. I know I'm single and shit, man. God damn.
I'm single again. I'm single again.
Bro, this dude had me rolling all night last night. I can't even say some of the stuff he was saying.
He was on a low vibration.
He was on high vibration shit. Like,
No, we good.
Nah, but what was we saying?
just they was on a
Oh,
date
High
on this couch.
vibration
Like,
mud butt after your low vibration plate.
Oh yeah. So nowadays, I'm probably high vibration because I be working out at Journey Fit, and I don't try to overeat because I'm on this calorie intake. But yeah, I don't care about what other people do.
that's what it should
That's
be.
my thing. I just don't care what other people. If it don't bother me, it don't got nothing to do with me. Do what the hell you want. If it's not detrimental to anybody in the surrounding that's outside of you, do what you gotta do. That's why I don't like Kanye shit, because it's detrimental, because people actually follow
I'm
him.
listening to that.
I know a hella good dude, like a real good dude, but he's just like a devout Kanye fan, and it throws me off. Like he can't, like, even not just him, not singling him out, but I got other people like Bo,
Yeah,
big Kanye fan,
he is.
and I be like, dog, how y'all
He
not
be
get?
caping for this
He
shit.
do cape for Kanye.
How y'all not get this shit? Like, this dude is detrimental to us.
Nah,
Like,
at this point he can't.
He probably won at this point,
Yeah,
but
he
he
about to
did.
say, he's
like,
Yeah,
it
it is.
simmered down, but he still like trying to justify what he talking about, or like anybody who tries to justify what he talking about. Like, it's weird to me, and that's what it is for me. in regards to like what people do. Like if we got different Jordans on, we know sneakers. He got laced up. They hibernating right now. Hopefully they wake up. But I got Jordan 1s on right now. It is a some people will be like, oh nah, them they trash.
Facts.
But you like them.
I do.
Why the hell does it matter? No, just like folks say that's a trash colorway. These are bricks. These are bricks. I like them. Fuck you. Nobody cares what. Like if it's not hurting anyone, it shouldn't matter.
That's actually a good analogy.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
I agree with that.
It doesn't matter if it's not detrimental to what you got going on. It should not matter.
Yeah.
And that's what people don't get when those type of clips come out. It really bothers me because then the whole opinions about the shit goes back and forth. You either defending this person, now you talking down on this person because she just was hungry.
She was hungry. She was definitely hungry.
So let people be people.
She definitely was. She was really hungry.
Then you got those, like the video with the dude dropped off the McDonald's for his kid. Like that was another moment where people had all these opinions. I'm like, bro, y'all don't know.
We don't know what's really going on.
You know what I'm saying?
Rounding it up to what we were doing with the hot chip. Why people doing this? Why people, hey, you see me suffering. So either take from it that you don't eat the chip.
Yeah.
Or simply shut the fuck up.
Laugh. Yeah, the point is we did it all together.
We did it together.
We didn't really want to do it, but we did it. We never did. None of us did a challenge before.
No.
And we did it because one of our listeners who really rocked
insisted
and suggested it and was like, hey, y'all should really try to do this. I did it last year. Y'all should do it with me. And we agreed. At first, I told him I wasn't doing it. But everybody else was down. Hey, I'm part of a team. Let's go. We good. We'll do it.
Dog, that's really against what we do. But we knew he was like, man, it would be great content.
And
which
it was.
He was right.
He was right.
But it was at our expense.
It was at our expense.
But shit.
So next week is the start of the NBA season. So I hope the next episode we have, it'll probably be really full NBA. I mean, we started kinda as a hoop podcast if we really think about it.
Yeah.
Talking about like
we kind of got away from that.
But that's because we've grown.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But at the minimum today, I want us to make a champion prediction, an MVP prediction.
It's too early.
Before, it is really.
But you have to do it before the season.
Starts Tuesday.
You have to do it. The season starts
Tuesday.
Tuesday. So at least those two, and then we can do the rest of the stuff.
Let me ask this
next
question,
week
though, before I get everybody's perspective on it. $140 million. Was that punch worth it?
$35 million a year, yeah.
35
Knock me out.
a year.
What you talking about?
Jordan Poole. 4 years, 140.
140. All
for
guaranteed.
What?
4 years, 140.
What, you think that was because of the punch?
No, for sure. That's why Drake. I'm telling y'all, Draymond is flexed up that he's not getting that bread from the Warriors. He's done in the Warriors. Like he's gonna play this year. They just paid 140 to Poole, and then backdoored and gave Wiggins 106 4 years.
So Poole got 140 for 4 years.
Wiggins got 4 years, 106.
Why he can't understand that?
Their payroll this year is $485.
Exactly.
Why Draymond can't understand that as his role on this team?
Because
these are the two new guys.
Think about it like this. Say we did a project. We was all doing a school project.
I already know what you're
and we all worked together long as hell. Then we bring in 2 more down the end. We already got accolades for it, awards for it. We've been here. Then we bring 2 more in. And so now you kind of getting pushed aside. And these 2 are getting the recognition that you supposed to get because you're the centerpiece of all this shit. And then you see them get the rewards that you're not getting anymore because you're not going to get that paycheck.
Okay, so what was his contracts throughout the process?
Right now, he got a player option for, I believe, like 25 or 26 million next year. And like if he signs on for his player option to stay, I believe the Warriors will be at like a $600 million $600 million salary.
So what was his? Didn't he re-up in 2015 when they won?
He re-upped like
Like what was his
17,
big?
18.
What was his big re-up?
I think he made like $25 million a year.
Yeah,
It's
he got,
his big
he
year.
got 4 years, 100.
Yeah.
Was that not fair?
But when
I'm
you see
saying-
Jordan Poole get 35
He
million,
balling.
35 million is a lot different than 25. I'm sorry. That's
I'm
a
just
big
saying,
difference.
but their
different.
roles are different.
And Jordan Poole is a 6-man.
That's really debatable.
He is 6 man. He averaged. It was a career high
18.
last year, 18.5 points per game. You got Wiggins, who actually took a pay cut to stay because
He
he
did.
just like,
I want to win.
I
Yeah.
want to win. So
Very
right
admirable
there.
of him because his playing. With
Yeah,
that,
he played up.
Yeah.
Like he played up his
sure.
money.
I ain't like him at
And
first.
exactly, nobody did. But he was kind of balling like not last season, but the year before when Steph was hurt, he was kind of balling for them.
Yeah.
But then this year, he like fit in the role perfectly, and he just expanded in the playoffs. He was dunking on people, locking people up. He was a centerpiece.
Was he better than Barnes? Is he
Yes.
better than
Yes.
Barnes?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
I think so.
Matt
No,
Barnes.
Harrison Barnes.
When he was hooping.
Yeah.
Yes.
Harrison Barnes. All right, let's make our quick predictions before we get out of here. I'm going to go to our LeBron correspondent first because we know you ain't going to pick the Lakers. We know you ain't going to do it.
I'm not.
Who comes out the West?
Off preseason, of course, Golden State.
Who comes out the East? That's the tough
Ooh,
one.
that's a tough one. If staying healthy, I like Brooklyn.
And then who you have winning the chip?
I have the Warriors over Brooklyn.
Okay. All right. JC,
East Milwaukee, West Warriors.
who winning the chip?
Giannis.
So the Bucks.
Because I just say Giannis, but because I think throughout the season it's going to be something else happening within that Warriors organization that's going to really fuck up their union they got on the court.
Okay. KC.
I'm still shocked. He said Brooklyn.
He said Brooklyn.
Yeah,
That's
that's
good. Let
crazy.
him have it.
You're right. I'm hypocrite to what I said earlier. My apologies.
Mhm.
Out the East, if healthy, Philly comes out and beat MVP. I answered that question already.
That was going to be my next one. But go ahead.
West, I'm going to say the West. It depends on if they make like an in-season trade or whatnot. But I will say the Mavs.
Okay. All right.
Because I just feel like Draymond is going
Who wins the
to
chip?
fuck up the state, Golden State.
Who wins the chip?
I would say Philly.
Okay. So,
Because Doc Rivers be on X and XX. You know, we got to get the championship ring. We got to start playing with my ding-a-ling.
all right. So out the East, I also
You
have
think he
Philly.
watched Lena Rose?
Who?
Lena Rose, what's her name?
Oh, Lena Rose?
Yeah.
Nah.
I still can't believe y'all know these people by name, bro.
Well,
That's
now
crazy to me.
Because now
Because
they,
she been in the news.
like, it's not like,
You know why?
it's not like, like before.
Only you.
It's not like before when, like, kind of porn stars was like just
I-
in that stigma. Because the first ones to come out, I remember, was like Gina Jameson. That's because they made like an E True Hollywood
Yeah,
sword.
yeah.
And that, but now they be all on YouTube, like buying shoes.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They be having segments where they buying shoes and shit.
They're accepted.
TikTok, Twitter, like they everywhere. So you see them. Like these people almost getting the celebrities
Yeah.
themselves. Violet Myers, Violet Saucy.
Black.com.
She
So my pick,
She.com.
I got Philly coming out the East. I do agree with the Philly. Out the West, Jamal Murray had a year to recover from his ACL.
Get the hell out.
I got Denver coming out the West.
That's a nice pick.
Man, they lost like some of their key players.
Dog, their team is actually pretty good.
Yeah.
They got
Otto. I mean, not Otto, but Porter.
they got
Jr.
Porter Jr.,
Murray.
Gordon, Murray, Jokic. Like they got a solid team.
They're a Western Conference type
Semifinals.
team. Nah, they'll probably they can get to the Western
Okay.
Conference.
And then MVP. I hate to say this, but it's probably gonna happen. And I don't want him to ever win one because he cried that time after they got beat by Kawhi and them in Toronto. Embiid is gonna win MVP because he's been crying for 3 years straight about being overlooked.
He been
The
balling.
Steph year and then the 2 Jokic years. if Embiid plays 60+ games, he win an MVP.
Damn, why y'all shit on the Celtics like
They just
that?
gotta be healthy.
Nobody on the Celtics got a coach who he can't even come to the arena.
But what if them niggas go ball?
They're not. They're not. The Celtics might not win 50 games.
I'd say it'd be like a 4 seed or something like that.
I think they're in the
I
play.
can hear Rick now.
You know,
In his car.
they lost. They were like 4-8 before the Christmas break.
No. They were terrible.
That's what I'm saying. 4-8 before Christmas. They were like bad. They were under 500. So
It was
then,
more games than that.
and then they won like 21 straight almost.
Yeah, that's what, they went like 21-8.
And
to,
that's
like,
and that's
finish the
coaching,
season.
bro.
Yeah,
That's
coach ain't there no more.
That's why
And
they got sucked.
What y'all think about Miami? Like, ain't got a chance?
Nah.
They older now, and they lost Tucker.
And Tucker's on Philly.
And Jimmy Butler had to cut them dreads out his head. I'm so glad he did that.
Oh, he did?
He cut
he
him out.
did.
Yeah, he cut him out.
And he
That
got
wasn't
like
gonna
braids again. Like the
He
little
still
black
got no
braids.
facial hair?
He's growing that back too.
Oh,
Thank
okay.
God.
Yeah, he's a dog. Dude. Okay, yeah.
Well,
Look,
look,
only being without mustaches should not be a thing.
that's episode 215. Next week will probably be more NBA heavy.
If Diddy had no mustache, no facial hair, I would only agree with Ye that he's probably a fit.
Man, that's episode 215. We out.